By the end of this video, we will have turned this brief into this ad. Magical. And I'll share links to both the brief and the video in the description so you can steal it really easily. Welcome to episode 5 of Fix It in Post. Today I'm going to show you how I turn a meta brief into an ad, fixing one of the biggest bottlenecks in the process so that you can ship faster without sacrificing strategy. Okay, so this is the brief we're going to work through, and it's a bird dog's quarter zip ad. It's probably familiar to a lot of you because this format has been adapted all over the place, but I think the mother brief came from Tube Science back in the day. So thank you, mother. So let's walk through the important parts. This is a problem solution gifting explainer, and it's told from the POV of the man, and the audience is women over 30 who are gifting. The problem is that women often struggle to find clothes for men that they actually want because they're not buying for their own body. The hypothesis is that we're going to combine a few different winning elements that we've already tested before to create the ultimate gifting explainer. So let's talk about what data we already have going into this. Long problem fit on-ramps have traditionally worked for us. We know this is something that has a great thumb stop and a great retention. It keeps people's attention. Gifting hooks are a huge top performer for us. Thumb stops are usually over 40%. So we're definitely going to incorporate that. And we've already tested male VO versus female VO, and we figured out that having the explainer come from the recipient and the actual consumer of the product really gives it more social proof because they're honestly telling you, I love this, it's a great gift, not the woman saying, I know he loved it. That's not as strong social proof. So we're combining a gifting hook with a fit problem sequence, all told from the perspective of a real user. Then we resolve it with the product. Test. Okay, what are we testing? We are going to do a classic hook test, playing both with the messaging and the style of visuals in the opener. So one opener is going to be a male testimonial and the other is going to be a male recommendation. These are just different styles of entry points, and I will get into it in more detail as we go along. Deliverables. Okay, so this is a new ad and we are going to do 2 versions in 4x5 and 2 versions in 9x16. So for a total of 4 videos. Graphics. Now I want this to be really native with a white bubble, black copy, not using a brand font. We want to keep this within the natural native fonts so that it feels real. So since this video is for women 30 plus, we don't want to really go like too Gen Z native and cool. We just want something simple and easy to read for us aging folks that looks native to the platform. Audio. So here I'm asking my editor to find AI voiceover that sounds like a man over 30, and I'm telling him to use upbeat music, referencing a previous ad so he can just pull it from there and not reinvent the wheel. Notes. So I've left a few notes here. The first one is about brand style and preferences. They like to do lowercase, minimal punctuation. But the most important note here is the key to my process. Unless the versions are wildly different, the editor should just focus on cutting V1, getting through all the notes to perfect it, lock it, and then move on to V2. Otherwise, you are just repeating notes and making the same mistakes in different versions, and then the editor has to re-edit multiple versions. That wastes time, that wastes money, that makes everybody crazy. Don't do that. Okay, now we're at the sequence, the actual script. As you'll see, I love a colorful table. Keeps me honest, I'm creative, it's how I think. The left column is for the copy and the sound bites. Sometimes those are different. In this case, they're gonna be the same, so I'm not gonna separate copy and sound bite. But if they are different, it's very helpful for you to do that so that your editor understands how the graphics are gonna look, not just say captions of what the person is saying. The center column is where I put a screenshot of the visual I want and a link to that visual. And the notes column is where I can give more options. And for the purposes of this video, I'm putting some more of my thoughts in there than I usually would so that you can reference it later and follow along.